having representation is very important. And for me, the Williams sisters were that. Reminder to all the kids, you guys are human. Allow yourself to make mistakes and know that you're limitless.
What's going on, guys? It's Jazzy, and today I'm here with one of the coolest tennis players out there, Miss Coco Gauff. Miss Gauff, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. Your father was your primary coach when you first began playing tennis. So how has your dad and your mother both played an important part in your success as a professional tennis player?
Yeah, so my dad is the reason why I started playing tennis, and he still gives me tips every now and then, pretty much all the time. And my mom, she kind of helped me on my journey. I started online school when I was 9 years old, and she was an educator, she was a teacher, so she would kind of help me in school. And this whole thing is just full circle moment now, being on tour and like seeing them in my box cheering me on makes me emotional a little bit to see how far we come.
Well, that's so beautiful to hear the relationship you have with your parents. I mean, that's truly amazing. And I love the way that you have such great support and strong support systems as well. And my dad, he also helps me out. He's my manager as well.
Cool, okay.
And, you know, it has to stay in the family sometimes.
Yes, it does. It does.
Exactly. And you have to be great in order to be successful, but also having those strong support systems can help you be even greater.
Preach, girl.
Thank you. I can only imagine how tough it was to become a professional tennis player at the young age of 14. How were you able to balance still being a kid while also chasing your dreams and goals as a tennis player?
Definitely my family. I mean, my family are the reason why I feel like humbled and somewhat normal. I mean, transitioning to pro was a tough thing for me because I went from being home all the time to being like in a new country every week, but it was one of the most rewarding experiences that I've ever experienced. I got to meet so many people, go to different countries, learn about different cultures. So I think really just my family keeps me grounded and keeps me normal and allowing myself, especially when I was younger, growing up and being a kid and making mistakes and telling me it's okay. So I think my family plays a huge part of that.
Yeah, I mean, it's great to hear how much your family has really helped you out, especially when it comes to going to other countries, too. And trust me, I get it, too, because I'm a kid, and it's about the grind and the work, but, you know, there's also time to goof off and play. So it's pretty hard to balance your time. It definitely is easy. And being a professional, whether it's playing a sport or being a reporter like me, you have to balance your time between having fun and also doing your work. I mean, doing what you have to do. As long as you're able to balance your time correctly, you're still great, and you should be set if you're able to balance your time.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely agree with that. And I also think the biggest thing is just to allow yourself to have fun at all times. I mean, when you love what you do, it doesn't feel like work. It feels like, you know, just another day in experiencing life. So for me, doing what I do, it doesn't feel like work so much. And I'm having the time of my life, and I'm just having so much fun. So I think for me, just continue to have fun doing what you do. I'm sure I've seen all your videos. You look like you're having fun all the time. So I hope I'm like you. I hope I'm like Jazzy all the time. And 10 years from now, I'm going to remember this and be like, Jazzy said have fun, so I'm going to have fun.
Thank you so much for that. I mean, having fun, that's also a very important part of staying on your grind and doing what you have to do in order to be successful. So you were inspired to play tennis in 2009 after watching Serena Williams in the Australian Open at the age of 4. So what we...
These stats. She's, okay, go ahead. I was like, okay, I don't even remember when I said, like, go ahead. That was my dad's quote, because I didn't even remember it was 2009. That's cool. You on your job. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, I appreciate that. Everyone, I hope you guys are listening to this because you gotta stay focused. Gotta stay researched.
You're right in everything. Oh my goodness, go ahead.
In what ways were you inspired by Miss Serena Williams and her sister Venus?
Oh my goodness, all the ways. I mean, seeing them in this sport that's predominantly, dominated in just the way she dominated this sport in a predominantly white field, and being a black woman, both of them being black women, and speaking out on these issues and still not quote unquote, staying in the athlete role. A lot of times being an athlete, people make it seem like you can't speak out on things that you care about. But seeing them do what they do and lead in such an gracious way made me want to do the same thing. And I mean, I'm probably never going to touch the scale that they did, but I do think that having those role models and having representation is very important. And for me, the Williams sisters were that. And then also I got the opportunity to spend some time with them up close and personal and get to know them off the court. And they're really great people as well. I got to play doubles with Venus, which was really cool. I got to play against her. I haven't got to play against Serena, just practicing it with her. But having those experiences with them just, I don't know, heals your inner child. I never thought I would have that experience with them. And I don't know, if it wasn't for Serena and Venus, I definitely wouldn't be playing tennis and definitely wouldn't have had the idea of playing. And I think their father, Mr. Williams, inspired my dad as well, being a coach, daughter relationship. So overall, the whole family has just inspired my family a lot.
Well, first off, I would love to say that the Williams sisters, they are so outstanding. I mean, they're outstanding role models too. And I love that you use them as your role models, and you even got to get up close and personal with them. I mean, that's really cool. And speaking of up close and personal, I actually interviewed Miss Serena Williams before.
You did? Okay, I didn't see that one. I gotta go to the archives.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's on Instagram somewhere.
I'm gonna look for it.
All right, thank you. Well, I actually interviewed her before, and I have to say, she is so impactful and inspiring. She has been able to pave the way for so many young girls that look like me and you across the world and teach them that you could do whatever you put your mind to, no matter what, as long as you work hard and have fun. And I love that message as well.
Yeah. I think that the biggest message is just dream big. Always dream big, because you only know your limits, and even if the limits that you put on yourself are definitely not your limits, you can go even further than that. So my favorite quote is, if you shoot for the moon, you might land amongst the stars.
Oh, that's actually a nice quote. I like that. Yeah. I'm going to take that, okay?
Okay, you can still take it. I stole it somewhere too.
Well, you're definitely next up, and you're going to be legendary, and you're going to be an icon. So in what ways do you hope to inspire the next generation of kids?
I think just for me, just inspiring them just to dream big, as I said before, and be limitless, and also knowing that you don't have to put yourself in a box. People are going to put you in all these types of boxes. You can be yourself, no matter what that is, whether that's an athlete, reporter, doctor. You do what you want to do, and if it's multiple things, do it all you want. I mean, growing up, I played multiple sports, and I always knew tennis was going to be my thing, and a lot of people were like, she should only focus on tennis, but I did. I wanted to play other sports, so I did it. And when it comes to speaking out against issues such as social justice and other things, people always say, you're an athlete, focus on tennis, but it's like, I'm a human before I'm an athlete. So just reminder to all the kids, you guys are human, allow yourself to make mistakes, and know that you're limitless.
Well, limitless, think outside the box. I mean, these are great points that you're making right here. And I have to say, I can't wait to see you out there. And congratulations again.
Thank you.
No problem.
I'm going to say one thing for the Jazzy fans. I'm so proud of you. I've been watching you for a long time, and keep it up, girl. I seen you grow up before my eyes, and when they told me you were coming, I was so excited. So I can't wait to see all the things you do. And I'm sure you're gonna end up having your own show and stuff like that one day. I know that's a fact.
Thank you so much for that, and I can't wait to see you. You're going to be legendary. And to all the kids out there, I hope you guys are listening to her points here, because these are very important points that she's making. Can you please share some words of motivation to everyone watching my show?
Have fun, dream big, and work hard. Those are the three things. Keep it simple and short.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much for that. Well, everyone, I'm here with Coco Gauff, and we're having a great time. And until next time, jazzing out.